my heartful naman and Hari Om to all of you presenting here. So, today the topic is yoga for lifestyle management. As we all know that nowadays yoga is very important factor in our day-to-day life, to attempting it not only as a spiritual practices as well as for the proper well-being for physical health, mental health, and as well as social well-being. WHO also provide this uh, definition that with the development of mental, physical, and social as well as our spiritual development is also important in the equal manner. So first of all, I want to say some theory part. I want to share some theory part of the yoga. I will going to start with this. The practice of yoga recommends a person to inculcate healthy lifestyle through its different limbs. If we will go through the different limbs, we can see the Ashtanga Yoga path well described in the Yoga Sutra of Maharshi Patanjali's Yoga Darshana. So they're well described about the Ashtanga Yoga, that is 8 limbs about the yoga. That is very important to achieving our physical and mental and spiritual health and day-to-day our healthy lifestyle as well. So it is the yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahar, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So to learn the latest consequence in life, we dive into the yoga to learn what is of greatest consequence of life. The subject matter under this discussion, what we may regard as the central objective of human life is, and what we call harmony in English language. In yogic language, that is yoga in Sanskrit. Now, the question is, why harmony be the central objectives of life? The answer is the structure of universe itself. The structure of universe is at harmonious order. It's a system of harmony only. When the simple fact called harmony invite into our consciousness, our personality get stabilized. Equal distribution of attitude is also important. So common distribution of wealth, common distribution of attitude, these are all very common in our life management and balancing of life. So in short, we can say that yoga equals the balance as well. Derivations of yoga, there are many. Pranayama, meditation, asana, pranayama, etc. So, for our proper mental development, there asana playing a very major role to contribute and promote an improvement and development of the motor area up to the 20%. Pranayama is responsible to development and to balance of our mental growth, mind level up to the 80%, and meditation entire part of the brain. So meditation inculcate to promote the frontal area of our physiological effect of yoga in the brain. So I would like to share some theoretical parts slide. So here we go for that. Just a second. practice of minds and
No, it is
to
not.
inculcate health style. So it's different. Is it showing?
Yeah, yes, okay.
Oh, is it visible now? Okay,
That's easy.
fine. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. The proper discipline in the lifestyle is very important view of the prevention of many of the lifestyle disorder, which are more prevalent in these modern days. As we can see that our youth is suffering from many kind of disorders, especially the lifestyle disorders, chronic, acute. Acute is very common, but when we are come into the chronic disease, it is very common nowadays. If we are into one disease, we are suffering throughout the life for the one disease, and we are intaking medicine to medicine, but it is not solving our problem for the permanent way. Okay, so yoga is the very cheap, or I can say that yoga is very priceless. I mean, without paying, you can practice that, and you can manage your life throughout and within practicing yourself. So in Bhagavad Gita also we can see Bhagavad Gita, one of the most ancient text on the literature about the disciplines of yoga, which explains essentials of healthy lifestyle as follows: the successful preparation for the concentration of the mind as well. So Bhagavad Gita describes already the concentration of our mind is also very important. Without controlling of our mind, we cannot achieving anything. Either it might be health or spirituality or our goal or anything. For day-to-day life, for staying stable in our day-to-day life, there should be the controlling of mind is very important. So we should follow that. To controlling our mind, there Sri Krishna says what things are basics for this. You can see ahara, vihara, achara, vichara. These are very common, should include in our lifestyle. In our lifestyle, these four factors are very important and playing a very major role. What is ahara playing role? Dietetic discipline. Yeah, what we are intaking, that is reflecting in our thought, that is that is fluctuating in our mind, in our personality, in our cells, in our tissues, everywhere. The food which we take not only nourishes the physical body but also the mental essence. Yeah, what we are intaking, that is not only reflecting our physical appearance but also our mental essence, what we going to thought. If we are, suppose for example, if we are taking sattvic ahar, our personality will be also the sattvic. And here the question may arise like, what is sattvic? Sattvic means there is very simple way of living. There will be no angerness, there will be no negative emotions. You will be free from every kind of negative emotions, and your behavior will be very calm, cool, and very balanced. That you can get from the sattvic ahar or the sattvic diet. Hence, it is very important to have the food which is of sattvic nature. Already, I explained about the sattvic nature food. The exercise on the moderation in diet is also useful. Yeah, the exercise on the moderation in diet is also useful. That means the if we are taking, if practical we are going to see, if we are taking the 100 calorie of diet, so we should exhaust at least 75% of that diet in our calorie system. So we should do mental work as well as physical work in our day-to-day life. Yeah. And what is the role of vihara? Recreation is another most important aspect of healthy lifestyle. which is achieved through proper physical activity. Yoga practices like sun salutation and asana provide an ample opportunity for recreation. The practice of meditation and yoga nidra techniques are quite useful to achieve this objective on regular basis. As we can see in this lines and theory, yeah, obviously recreation is another most important aspect of life, healthy lifestyle. It is very much having deep impact in our mind and personality, which is achieved through proper physical activity. Proper physical activity means here the conscious, the physical activity which we are achieving by our conscious level. See, we are cooking, we are throwing, we are taking, we are playing, whatever we are doing. Playing we can consider in the conscious physical activity. Gym we can conclude in our physical, I mean proper physical activity consciously. But when we are cooking, our mind conscious is on the cooking, what we are make and keeping or putting ingredient into the food or making food item. Sometimes we are getting some harm by what we can say, by any accidentally we can get hurt by the fire, or our hand cutted by the fire, wounds came up. So our conscious level that time sometimes not working with our bodily effect or with ourself or inner self. Only the concentration is to make food and getting food tasty and delicious. So the proper physical activity here means, if you are giving 1 hour to yourself for practicing yoga or practicing any kind of physical activity, running, gym, playing football, cricket, whatever, all is physical activity. But to do for yourself, for your breathing system, for your organs, for your mind well-being, or entire systematic health, that is very important for the physical activity. So the example we see, yoga practices are there. Hand salutation. In yoga practices, you can see the sun salutations and asana, and many of the postures. We can go through that later beyond. We will go through that also. So now we will move on to the achara. The behavior is another effect, means in order to develop the rhythms of healthy lifestyle. This is also very important. What we are behaving, that is also the reflection of our lifestyle. If we are getting anger, the people are easily conclude you, or people are easily conclude about yourself that you are belonging from that background, maybe that friend circle, or that your mindset is not proper, or you are very negative thoughted person. So behavior is always the reflection of your thought, your thinking, lifestyle, inner sense, everything. Okay. The social code of conduct, like the practices of yama and the personal observances niyama, are useful to regulate the behavior, and they help in leading the life of harmony. So now we will move on to the vichara. Thinking approach can help in shaping our thought patterns. In turn, they guide our emotions and actions. Over a period of time, these changes are experienced as the traits of our personality. Hence, it is always important to inculcate the practices of positive thinking. Yes, of course, if we will think positive, our deed, our work, our result will be also the at least 85 to 90% will get the positive. So which are also important. Now we will see a little bit about management order, lifestyle, and some practical purposes. Before that, I will share that that is also very important about to sorry. Yeah. So, in very practical thing, we'll see the self-discipline also very important in this role. Self-discipline is also very important because if we will discipline our day-to-day life, that will be reduce our stress level. Because of the stress level nowadays, we can see the people are very easily getting suicide, and people are very easily getting ill health and etc. So dincharya is very important, playing role in this case. Dincharya means day-to-day life, daily routine. 1 hour of spiritual practices, 6 hours sleep for the normal age person, or for the child, 7 to 8 hours is sleep, very important. 1 hour for your cleansing, internal cleansing of body, very important, because if we will internally clean our body, our reflection, our smile, our glow will be very positive. So internally cleansing throughout the day, beginning of your starting the day is very important. And our practicing yoga or any other physical workout practice is very important. So 2 hours of for the family is very important, for 1 hours for the friend very important, 14 to 16 hours for the financial work for welfare is also important. These are helpful in reducing stress level of your life, so you will be very happy in your life. That is also the part of yoga. So yoga literally and very throughout the meaning, it is union or to addition. So you can add with your day to day in the very positive way. There is playing of koshas, like 5 sheets are there: annamay, pranamay, manamay, vijnanmay, anandmay. So these are very playing a very vital role in our day-to-day life and body. This is related to our those things which we had already gone through the before. So annamay kosha is responsible for what we are taking or intaking. Pranamay, whatever we are taking, it will convert into our vital energy, that is pranamay kosha. And manomay kosha, what we are achieving in our prana and energy, that will be giving impact automatically to our mind, that is playing role of manomay kosha. And what is the vijnanmay kosha is whatever we are thinking, that will be reflect to our science and concept of life and behavior, everything. That is vijnanmay. And anandmay means blissful sheath. uh, Blissful sheath is responsible for to achieving the higher level of happiness and satisfaction as well. So there is two frequency of the energy, positive, negative, as we all know that. So positive energy is always responsible for the positive outthrow, and negative are always for the negative outthrow. So now we'll just gone through little bit of some it screen share. Can you allow me to share the screen, please? Am I audible? Hello?
Yeah, you can share, already given. Yeah. You are audible only, you can
Okay.
share.
Okay. Thank you. So here we can see some points and important points for the lifestyle management. Uh, just we're going to go through that. Yeah. Bring the experimental wisdom of yoga and empirical medical science. There is many things. So modern culture is automatic, bacterial, over other, many things are there. Metabolism is very important. A proper metabolic rate and functioning of our body is very important from curing of diseases, modern diseases like skin disease and heart disease, lungs disease, like mental disorders. There is many. Nowadays, very common. We can see the insomnia people are having. So through that we can get very easily. We can get detached from lifestyle disorders as well, caused by stress, sedentary habits, overeating, unlimited food habits, or stop work, etc. So this we have to also get detached with diabetes, hypertension, coronary heart disease, dyslipidemia, hormone dysfunction, etc. In our body, there is main roles of hormones. If our hormones will be balanced, everything will be balanced. So what we are eating, what we are seeing, what we are intaking, what we are uh, learning, what we are reading, everything is reflecting in our hormones, and our hormones is only the responsible for every kind of result, like either it may be disease or happy lifestyle or anything. For example, if we are having craving for any thing, we are in the diet, like diet uh, routine. So we are having gaining calorie of 70%, 80% in a day. But we are suddenly having craving of ice cream, pizza, but we should not eat at a time. But our hormones is only responsible for that. How to balance that hormones with only through the controlling of our mind and our craving and our hormones. So these things you can see there, chronic diseases and lifestyles are there. There is many factors. We gone through the achar, vichar, vihar, vyavhar. Vyavhar is responsible for what is behavioral, healthy interpersonal relationships, essential for good social health. Yeah, that is also important. Samadhi, dhyana, these are all the steps for the spiritual practices. Advantages of yoga, we will go on through the preventive, promotive, rehabilitative, and curative. Science, philosophy, art, these things are also very impactful. Some simple and useful yogic principles are also there. We can see slides are very high in number, so I'm just going just upper of that. Adi Vyadhi is also responsible for our negative result in our lifestyle. Stress management is very important for any health purpose. So we have to manage our stress hormone, which is called the primary stress hormone, cortisol hormone. That is nowadays, because of stress, people are not able to do their 100% in their life. So it is also very important. Physio, neuroimmune, these are the all physiological effects of the yoga. Through yoga you can achieve these things, and by not doing yoga you can destroy yourself as well. So there is many mechanisms we can see. 10 points of yogic plan is yogic counseling to develop awareness, cultivation of appropriate attitudes, healthy heart friendly diet, that is sattvic already we discussed, breathe body coordination practices, yoga asanas with modifications, very important. Pranayamas, balance energies, very important. So kriyas for the cleansing of internal toxins is very important. If our internal toxicity will not remaining with us in our bodies, our eternally very higher. I mean, we will feel very happy, good, and healthy from inside. So that only we can get through practicing that only mudras to reset neural mechanism. Our mudras, practicing of mudras is very important for balancing neural mechanism, because our neurofunction is very playing a vital role in our life and our body mechanism as well. So as asana is responsible for motor area, we already discussed, and pranayama is the entire body, because prana is vital energy which is playing very important role to providing energy what we are doing in our day-to-day life. Either it will be mental or it will be physical, but the prana is only responsible for that to be mechanism. And the meditation is very important for the frontal area of brain. These were the physiological effect of the yoga into our brain. So these are the asanas we can see that is very helpful for the lifestyle management to entire exercise of our body. For any common or any any aged person, we do that. Just we have to uh, take care of some contraindication and precaution. So positive thinking, eat better, regular exercise, feel good, healthy living. These are for the healthy living lifestyle is very important. Health and happiness are your bright right. Do not forsake your golden culture for the plastic playthings of the modern and true health and happiness. Yeah, by practicing and experiencing, we can feel again that experience. Otherwise, by only theory knowledge, we cannot think that. So these were the theoretical part. Now I would like to come to the practical practice of life management yogic practices. Just a minute.
Yeah, you can continue. Yeah, we can hear you. Your audio is not good. We couldn't hear.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes, you can continue. You can see you.
So now we will we will go through some practical practices of lifestyle management of yoga, through which we can control and manage our physical health as well as mental health. So I would like to take some extra time also if you guys will not any kind of having problem. So just little bit I will take some more time. So it will take time to
You come closer.
practice.
Kindly come closer to the mic. We couldn't hear you clearly.
Yes.
You have come closer to the mic. Yes, please.
Is it okay? Okay.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience, little bit. Yeah. So I would like to I will like to take some permission for yoga practices. I will take some little bit more time than the 7 p.m.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you can start. Yeah, you can start.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So we will start from some loosening exercises. Loosening exercise is very important to regulate our blood circulation and energy of our body, and the normal circulation of opening pores of our tissues, cells, blood vessels as well. For normal functioning of each and every part of our body, loosening exercises is very important in the beginning of any asanas or any pranayama. So you should do loosening exercise before any practice of yoga.
Madam, you come closer. Madam, we couldn't hear you.
Is my voice?
Voice is breaking. Voice is breaking. You can come closer to the mic. Yeah, you come near.
Little bit.
The,
Yeah,
the
little
audio,
bit having network.
it is not audible.
Yeah.
It is not audible. Yeah, come closer.
Now am I audible? Yeah.
Yeah, some breaks. Ah, okay, fine. You come even closer to the.
Okay. Now am I audible now? Okay. Okay. So we will start from some loose sides. So we will do some eye exercises with inhalation and exhalation. It is very important as our prana is responsible for that. So by inhaling up your eyes downward, these are the eye loosening exercises. Very beneficial for circulating of your eyes. Down, up inhale, down exhale, up inhale, down exhale. Now side movement of your eyeball. Inhale left and exhale front. Inhale right and exhale front. Inhale left and exhale front. Inhale right and exhale front. Now we'll do the neck rotation clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise left. 5 times and exhalation is very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As much as we will go through the slow, it will be more beneficial for us. Then anti-clockwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Now chin up and down with inhalation and exhalation. We are doing with the inhalation that is called Purak in Sanskrit, and Kumbhak, holding your breath. Rachel is your exhalation. So we'll go through inhalation up, deep inhale up, exhale, chin down for 5 times. Inhale up, hold for the 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chin down. Hold for the second as much as possible. Now we'll go for the neck exercise. Side. Inhale right. Exhale front. Inhale right. And exhale front for the 5 times. Inhale right. Exhale front. Inhale left. Exhale front. You can practice this for 5 times to 10 times or more than that as per your capacity. This exercise is very good for the cervical problems, cervical strugglers and severe problem. But those who are having problem, don't do fast. Other rest people and those who are fit, they can go through any sequence, either fast, either normal, either slow. But for the severe and cervical problem, they should go through, they should keep this contraindication in their mind. They should go through slow. It will be more beneficial for them. And it will be very beneficial as well to improving their cervical juices, as we are having juices and proper lubrication in our between of the spinal cords, tissues, everything. So because of lack of secretion of the juices, we are getting these kind of problems, or many like cervical problems, lumbago, anything else. So these things are very important to be take care before doing these asanas, moving exercises, anything. So now we'll go for the shoulder exercise. As I am going by sitting, so those who are comfortable, so they can go through by standing as well. But you can do loosening exercise by taking any position. Either it might be standing, sitting. Some people are comfortable to do by lying, but sitting is usually we are doing according to the Bihar School of Yoga. They teach us that we should go through the sitting position. So here we go for some loosening exercise of the shoulder. It is the shoulder movement of this loosening exercise is very beneficial for the frozen shoulder or any pain of your shoulder, strain, pain, tiredness, under circulation. So it helps to improve your stress level of the shoulder and as well as helpful to improve your circulation in the shoulder as well. So inhale, front and exhale back. Inhale, front and exhale back. Inhale front and exhale back. Now we'll go for the anti-clockwise. 1, 2, opposite rotation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we release our hand. Now we will go for the elbow movement in and out. With inhalation in and out. This is very good for your elbow joints, for keep it healthy. and moving properly in your day-to-day life, any kind of. So we can go through for the 5 to 10 round. Those who are having capability or capacity to do more, they can go through that also. Otherwise, those who are having less capacity, they can go through that much. They can do. So after 5, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Relax. From the beginning of the practice, you might have some shoulder pain or arm pain, but pain is very good for achieving the good health. You are able to tolerate the pain, so it will be good to achieving your future, removing the pains. Okay. So now we will go for some chest movement and some hip movement. So by sitting, we'll go for the chest movement. So now keep your left hand on your right shoulder and right hand on your back. And try to move your, twist your back, twist your hip, twist your pelvic to the right side and try to hold for the as much as possible you can do. Breathe normally. This is very helpful for your flexibility of ballet, flexibility of your hip region, flexibility of your ballet region. Good for the digestion, digestive tract, improves your digestion more than the normal. Those who are having less hunger will be improved. And their gastric juices, HCl will be normalized who are having the gastric problem. So after holding, come into normal position by exhaling and relax. Now, we will go for the vice versa, opposite side. Keep your right hand on your left shoulder, left hand on your back. We'll go for the opposite twisting. Benefits are same, and this is very good for improving your flexibility. Hold for the while. Breathe normally. Concentrate on your region. Concentrate on your hold. After while of second holding, come into relaxed position and breathe normally. Now we'll come into kneeling position. By coming to kneeling position, we can rotate. Either you can come into standing position as well. Those who are having problem in knees, those should avoid the knee standing position. They can come into standing position. Otherwise, normal person can hold in their knees. They can go through this. Okay. So 1 hip rotation. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 5. Now we'll go for the opposite rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now relax. Normal breathing. Feel the vibration of your movements you have done. Now come into Vajrasana and move into Dandasana, the leg opening movement. Now we will go for the knee to exercise. Our finger should be inhale and exhale. Front, inhale back, exhale front, inhale back, exhale front, inhale back, and exhale front. Now, the toe rotation or ankle rotation, we can say. Breathing pattern will be same. By watching the instruction, by listening to the instruction, you can see the movement you can do and do this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Now opposite rotation, anti-clockwise and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now breathe normally. Hold for the while. Feel the vibration. Concentrate on your each and every movement is very important, as we are knowing that it's all about the place with the consciousness of our mind. It's very important. So be aware what you are doing, otherwise you can get any kind of strain pain. So be your right knee and target for the while. Really take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Focus on holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Now hold your opposite leg and should be touched high and as much as possible.
We couldn't hear, ma'am. You have to unmute yourself.
Sorry. Actually, a little bit network problem is there. I'm really sorry for that.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Really sorry for that. Moment. Hold for the while. Don't force yourself for touching or anything. Just go through that as much as you can do with the movement. It's just a playing with your legs, your own body, but with the awareness. Hold for the while. Breathe normally, spine erect. Now relax. Relax in Dandasana. Now we'll go for the knee rotation like this. 1, 2, 3. Palms should be inside of your thighs. Placing palms on your thighs, beside your thighs. 4, 5, and anti-clockwise. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those who are having arthritis in the knees, this is very beneficial for the leg exercise, for all those arthritis of leg or any. This improves to create a secretion and normalize the blood circulation of the calf muscle and thighs muscle as well. But the precaution and the care should be taken while doing that. Our spine should be straight and erect. Our alignment should be 90 degrees of the body. This is very important. For the normal person, they can go through this variations and techniques. Otherwise, those who can do normally, they can go through that. Now, we'll come into Vajrasana. Now we'll do some wrist movement. Take your wrist in your 90 degree or the parallel of your shoulder region. Do some wrist exercise, wrist movement, wrist rotation. 1, inhale and exhale. 2, inhale and exhale. 3, inhale and exhale. 4, inhale and exhale. 5. Now anti-clockwise, opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now relax for the while. Breathe normally. Now open your fingers. Do some finger movement. It is also very good for the finger or wrist arthritis, beneficial for them because our wrists are having some juices of secretion. If that is not normally secreting, it means we are having some stagnant energy into that. So this is very helpful for that problem, removing these problems. So we will do for the while. After 5 to 10 times, we can relax and we can feel that we are having some benefits. If we will do consciously, definitely we will get the benefit. So now we will go for some back bending. Ardha Ustrasana, we will go by coming to kneeling position. Those who are having problem in knees, they should not do this. They should avoid this thing. Either they can go with the pillow by the taking support of the pillow as well. So little bit bend back by inhale and exhale back. As much as possible, you should go and hold for the while. Don't force yourself. Just do as much as possible you can. So bend and hold in this structure for the while. 1, breathe normally. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we'll do the relaxation posture. Inhale, hands up. Come into Shashangasana, child posture. We'll try to hold and normalize your breath for a while. Inhale and exhale. Breathe normally. Relax yourself. Relax your body, mind, and soul. Interact 3 things with each other. Now come up, breathe up, and exhale it down. Now relax, feel the vibration of the movement. Relax for the while. Now we will go for the Ustrasana, that is camel posture. Kneeling. Come into kneeling position again. Now that is the variation. That was half Ustrasana and that will be the mediating camel posture. That is also one variation. You can hold this. This improves to keep flexible your spine. Those who are having lumbar problem, they should avoid this asana. A lower back problem, people should do under the guidance of any specialist. Okay, hold for the while. Hold for the moment. Feel the hold, feel the breathe. Feel each and every vibration while you are holding in this asana. After holding for a while, as much as possible you can, don't force yourself. Slowly increase your capacity to by practicing these things every day. Now come back. Slowly, one by one, taking your hand up and coming to again Vajrasana. Now exhaling and relaxing for the while. Now we will come into Dandasana again. We will do some counter posture, that is front bending. Take your hands up. Now slowly go down with exhaling and hold your toe, hold your feet with your both hands and go as much as possible you can. Spine straight, try to touch your chest with your thighs and chin with your knees. As much as possible through that. Hold as much as possible, don't force yourself. If you can go that much, you should hold. Sorry. If you can go that much, you should hold over there only. But don't force yourself to go much. As much as you can go through that. Okay? Feel the stretch of the spine. Hold. But to move like that, breathe normally. This is called Paschimottanasana. Good for the visibility of heat region. In menstruation, we should avoid these asanas. Don't do especially the backward. But those who are practicing regular, they can do little bit of loosening exercises for the females. But pregnancy time should avoid these movements. Without any guidance of expert, don't go through that. Okay? Feel the stretch. Do little bit movement. With proper inhalation and exhalation should do, okay? Exhale from, inhale up. This movement will helpful to improve your digestion as well as your bending flexibility as well. So hold for the second. Hold for the second. After holding, as per your capability, come back to the normal position and relax. Now, we will go for some stretching practice little bit. That is right leg open to your side. This is for the normal person. Don't do those who are having any injury or present injury or any surgery on your legs or thighs or knees. Don't try to do forcefully. Because in yoga we are doing Sthiram Sukham Asana. We are following this path. So whatever you are doing should do comfortably and calmly and very easily so that you can do. So by practicing you can improve your strength, ability to move and holding. Okay. So we'll go for the side bend. Keep your right hand on your left side of then slow side. Inhale and exhale. Try to hold by touch your ears on your side. You're aligned and that left leg should be fold. This is one of the variation. Your left arm should be touched to your ears. Try to hold for the while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now come back and relax. You can feel stretch from the side of your chest region, of your hip region, entirely stretch. So it will improve your flexibility of the side body as well. So now we will go for the opposite side as well. Come into Vajrasana. Open your opposite leg, left leg. Come into stretch position. Go through as much as possible as I told every time. Don't force yourself to do anything. Now, similarly, go the opposite side, left side. Try to touch your left ear with your left knee and right ear should be touched with your right arm. And hand should be keeping your side. The while, breathe normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now come into normal position. Relax. Feel the vibration of the movement. Stretching. With the both sides we should do because if we will get benefit of one side, we should balance with the other side as well. So we always posture, so we are trying to do the same position. Okay. Now come to Vajrasana again. Always try to do with the comfort. Okay, normal. Now we'll come standing asanas.
Your audio is not clear now. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Now am I audible?
No, it is some vibration, some disturbance is there. The network is some problem.
Yeah.
Okay, we can close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Outside
can close.
little bit.
Yeah, we can close our session now. Okay.
Now for some stands here. So position. Take the feet together, legs together. Either little bit of distance also. Those who are happy to take it for the first time.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking. We couldn't hear you.
Both hands by your side.
Hello? Your voice is breaking, ma'am. We couldn't hear you.
Maybe little. Okay. my voice here? Am I audible?
Yeah, you can come near to the mic.
Hello?
And you can speak. Yeah, you come near to the mic. So near to the system, we can hear. Yes.
Okay. Sure. Little bit having network problem already described before. So just try to watch the movement because I'm going through the practical round now. So try to just observe and go through the movements and the postures. Try to follow the instructions. Those who can listen the instruction, otherwise can go through the movements. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry. Now coming to
Madam, we couldn't hear you. No, we couldn't hear, ma'am. We couldn't hear you. There is some voice breaking fully. There is network issue.
Okay, coming to standing position, leg side of your side. Press your toe upward. Try to make a balance. Try to keep your eyes in one point so that you will be able to make the balance. Try for the mind as much as possible, but don't force yourself. After a while or period of second of holding, come back to the normal and release your wrist. Now we'll go for the Vrishasana, that is tree posture. Take your right leg up and tuck your feet under your thighs like this. And take your both hands up like that. Try to maintain this posture for the second. Try to make a balance. After a period of safety, come into normal position by releasing your. Now we'll go for the opposite. Same. Take your feet in your thighs. Breathe normal. And raise your both hands. Shoulder level. Palms facing upward. Take your both palms up in Namaskar. For the or one. Try to touch your ear with your arms. Hold for the second as much as possible. Make a balance. After a while, breathe normally. More shoulder for the knees. Now coming to release, hand facing up, palms facing shoulder level. Downward. Take your hands down. Come into normal position. Feet down and release. There is a 3 preparation, execution, and position holding. These 4 steps we are following in any asanas and postures. Now coming to Vajrasana again. Now we will go for the Shavasana. Okay.
couldn't hear, ma'am. Too much of disturbance sound.
Now we'll go.
Voice is breaking. Too much of voice breaking is there.
I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. Little bit network problem this time.
Okay.
Really sorry.
Okay.
Now coming to Dandasana, and we'll go in Shavasana position, in Supine position. So that